All right, and hello everybody. Today is the first official episode for our Four Realms Zero to Goldcap type challenge, comparing all the different main three gold guides or TSM profiles. We started at different levels and profession progression, as well as items on hand, but we did start with 72,000 gold on each realm. And I'm going to go ahead and sort of do the clean out for each realm. We are going to be starting with the Horde realm, or the red realm, for my chart. On the Horde realm, we are using the Bilis Onyxia full profile for flipping as well as full crafting, including commodities. And then, so let me go ahead and open up the mailbox and see what we got. Over the course of the week, we did spend about 5,500 gold on reposting as well as some light shopping. The first batch of 100 mail that we have here is 57,935 gold. Let's see if anything great. A lot of small sales, small crafted sales like the Frostweave Tunic. The Twilight Dragon Scale Cloak is also crafted. Tome of Illusion Northrend crafted. The Versatile Selenium Necklace, which is current content. I expect to stop selling less of those. Pretty good price on the Malevolent Gladiator's Barrier, a 10 Ghost Iron Bar shield to craft, and then a few other, just that 2,000 to 1,500 range. Even sort of a little Hydral Expedition bag. It looks like the top sale in this batch is going to be under 3,000, so almost 4,000 here with the Dragon Scale Cloak. But it just all adds up over time, especially with where we are in the expansion cycle. I'm pretty excited to start up dragonflight tomorrow, get the evoker ready and leveled, be able to get some professions going on that. One thing I did read on Wowhead today is that if you put your evoker on a new realm, you can start that first one right at 50. If it is not on after that first one, you do have to start from fresh and level it up. And then the second batch here, we do have 3,336 gold. Not too much, but some more crafted stuff. Actually, it looks like every single thing except for maybe the Dwarven Hatchet was all something that was crafted. So not too bad. Let's see here. So we had, let's see, start at, looks like here we start at 72,000. 127,621 minus 52,000, so 55,621 gold for the week. It's really not too bad considering that I didn't do any crafting, didn't do any all the things work this week. Really just went in, crafted or reposted what I had made and worked on that. But this week we're going to get some crafting done. And then as far as how the Bilis profile works, it is pretty neat. One of the things I did want to show you is how to do that. So when I'm shopping, due to the size of the profile, I don't do everything at once, because even though I have a good PC, that is going to shut me down real fast. So I usually will just do a shopping scan of just dropped transmog to see if there is anything worth flipping. And it does take some bit of time to come back. Here in a moment or so, we should see some items start popping up. Oh, nope, it's actually going to say that it's too big for us at the moment. Sometimes that does happen. Let's do a quick reload here. Oh, it is really not liking TSM today. That's usually what hangs up my reload speed here. In the meantime, I will get the new gold amount entered into our gold tracker. So we have 127,620. It's a big spike up here. I do know that that is most likely going to be the largest increase of the different here. So it's all broken down of the 4 different realms based on what I was seeing. But we'll just go ahead and search just weapons. That should hopefully not give us an error. There we go. So we see the Iron Tree bow, the Blood Razor. I may actually pick up a Blood Razor because I don't have one. But as you can see, the market value, 5,000 gold, 5,000 min buyout, 14% or 25% of the normal expected sort of minimum price. The market value being 56,000, and the region sale average is 8,900 approximately. This one very similar, although due to the fact it is a higher percentage of what we would pay, it does not have the same sort of margin. So the lower this percentage is, the lower the percentage of the max payment. Blood Razor, that actually looks pretty good. We'll use some of our profit for the week to go ahead and buy that one. Let's see, all of these are uncollected. I have like 3 of the rattan bow staff across different realms, and I've never been able to get one to sell. So we are going to stay away from that, but we'll take these 2 staves. Buy out the warp staff thing. Okay, so we spent 52.25 approximately. Get these pulled out. And then we'll just go back in and post them. Okay. So we bought the Blood Razor for 5. It's going to have us repost it at 25. We bought this at 24 gold. It's going to have us at 3,400. And the Jimbali War Staff, we bought at 200 gold. It's going to have us repost at 4,000. So all of those would be great profit margins on flipping. So that is the crux of how the Bilis profile works in terms of flipping. As far as crafting, TSM willing, we're going to select all and restock groups. TSM has been having some rough times. I've been having to go into the Discord, the TSM Discord, and get a run directive to be able to get it to sort of clear the database and then spit back out for me to be able to do my multi-crafting. And so we're going to, and it's been causing errors like that. So we're just going to go ahead and move on to the next realm. And as you can see, the frames per second massively dropped once we started getting the reload error from TSM. So we'll just hop on over to the next realm. Next up, we'll go ahead and hit Purple Realm, which is also going to be my new raid home. That realm we are using Bilis's Flipping combined with Penguin's Transmog Crafting. Right now we have 78 crafted auctions worth 862,101 gold. Most of this is from Pandaria blacksmithing. There is some other stuff mixed in though. Overall, we are up to a total worth of, or a total of 281 auctions worth about 2,400 gold, just sort of under the value of the gold realm. A lot of this is due to having the Spire of the Stone Shaper, which is 835,000 in market value. Let's see. But over the week, again, mostly flipping. As you can see, all of these materials were flipped. So we had the Deviate Scale, we had the Tomahawk. Let's go back here. We also had the Bloodscale Sabatons of the Fire Flash, which we had purchased and flipped. So overall, about 17,000. It does bring us up to the realm of 76,590. So there we had about 4,600 profit, but a lot more on this realm is leveling and being spent on things like to be able to flip, as opposed to having that big base. And this is the realm that sort of set the bottom cap for where we were in terms of total gold and what we had to work with. see here. Next up, we will go ahead and hit the Green Realm. Green Realm is just being used presently to finish off our 100 run series that we are presently working on. Let's see what we got. Now, I am only considering this particular character for the purposes of the challenge, as this is the one that has dropped items. The other character that did have mail, that was a crafting tune, but we're not taking that one into consideration. The Purple Realm is the only realm, this one is just 100 runs, so we're just doing the gathering and what items are gathered. So let's take a look. On this one, we had 4,000. Nothing particularly interesting other than that Creeper Claw staff for 1,900. Didn't really move the needle as far as where we were. I wasn't expecting too much. Again, I really just worked on leveling characters for this realm, so that way I could be ready for dragonflight. Got to get up to 50 so you can start the fated, or the fate of threads of fate. Whew, struggling to speak today. Threads of fate, so that way you can take advantage of that system, since it is being plucked out unless you'd already started it. So I think my next goal tonight is going to be to get a couple more characters to 50 so I can take advantage of that system. And then the last realm is the one I expect most people are going to find most popular. This is going to be the Gold Realm. This is the one that is based off of Studen Albatroz's Gold Guide. So I am pretty excited to see what we have here as well. So this is going to be, following his guide. This is one where we have the 12-hour cap. I did only get about 4 hours of gold making in this week due to some work obligations. I did 2 hours of crafting. Most of that crafting time, unfortunately, is spent trying to get the items out of the auction house to be able to craft. And then 2 hours of farming for a total of 4 hours. We did 2-hour skinning farms of Warbear and Cobra Scales. We also did 10 runs of Hellfire Peninsula for the second hour. We began the challenge with 1.7 million in gold worth of value. It is kind of crazy to me how slow the AH is in terms of gathering materials. Let's see here. So we have about 33,408 in the first mail, and I'm going to pull some of the stuff I'd crafted earlier out. Alright, 33,411 gold in this first 100, and let's see, Cobra Scales, those are the ones we farmed, so all of those did sell. We also sold all of our Warbear leather. Definitely does not have the price that it used to, unfortunately. Definitely don't have those EU prices, but we were able to take some of the Warbear and make it into Warbear woolies. These definitely sell a lot better than trying to sell the Warbear flat out. We also sold a Phantom Blade and a Blazing Rapier from blacksmithing. This one is a little bit of a puzzle to unlock, because you have to go and get lava oil and then go into the lava and get it in a different cave. Phantom Blade, you get that pattern out of the undead side of Stratholme. Let's get these opened up and see what we get in those last 14. Alrighty, and there is some more of the Warbear leather. It takes approximately 18 Warbear leather to make the woolies. So that would, and those sold for 4. I'd be better off making a lot of Warbear items, but it still sells. The new auction house, although the prices are lower, everything I'm farming on a daily basis is selling almost immediately, so that is pretty nice. But that was the big sale. This Depraved Darkblade was the best, one of the best looted items that we got on this realm. But that does bring us in just behind the other realm at 104,678 gold. So as we can see from our chart here, blue and green are almost identical. I'm kind of interested in why it sort of did that U-turn. The gold realm here is a little bit behind as far as red, but that's to be expected when we have a lot more avenues of things to be able to do. And then for the inventory value, you can see that the student realm, the purple realm, those two are lower down here at the 2.4, 2.5 range. The green realm, where we do have the couple big items sort of boosting that up, is just at 5.3, so it did gain a little bit. However, due to not be doing any ATT work, no dungeon farming, no crafting, the red realm really did drop by $250,000 in terms of value. Some of that being from the AH drop, some of that being from not restocking. So hopefully that will pick up. We'll probably, potentially see a drop in what our gold is next week due to getting more crafting in. However, we should see at least the value of the auction house go up and sort of make up for that. But that brings us to the end of today's video. I'm excited to see where this continues to go in terms of which one ends up pulling out in front. Does red continue to stay in the lead due to the sheer volume of options? Does yellow sort of, continue to steadily go up at the same rate? Does it sort of drop off based on play hours? I'm excited to see. And I will get you guys the next video next Monday. Thank you and have a wonderful night.